Hey, we're Flick and Joe, and this is our dog Walter. In 2022, we made the crazy decision to quit our full-time jobs, pack up our lives, and move aboard our blue water sailing boat. We spent many months refitting her and getting her ready for our plans until one day we actually did it. We cast off the lines, we pointed her south, and off we went. We've now sailed over 1,000 nautical miles, dodging orcas, yes, actually, and most of the rocks along the way. Join us for the beautiful, quite stressful but endlessly eventful life that is full-time living aboard.
Join us this week as I run a half marathon in the third smallest country in the world. I've set myself the challenge of running a half marathon in every country we visit whilst cruising. I've run a half marathon in Portugal and Morocco already, and today it was time to run one in Gibraltar, the third smallest country in the world. And to those who wonder what's the point in all of this, well, my answer to that is, what's the point of anything in life? Aside from eating and making babies, and we're not ready for that yet, everything else is just pointless. I've sort of come to the realisation that I've been afforded this body and it's imperative that I look after it. I want to build the foundations that will see me through to my later years. I want to be that person running well into their 90s. But above all else, I love it, I love the challenge, I love the grind, and there's a large part of me that loves the suffering, because when you come out the other side of it, having achieved your goal, it is exhilarating, it's a natural high, and there's just no other feeling like it. With some healthy snacks packed, I set off on this adventure. Gibraltar as a country is about 5 kilometres long and at its widest point about 1.5 kilometres wide. So my plan for running this half marathon was to go up onto the very famous mountain, the Rock, and run every path I can find, discover every dead end before eventually heading back down to civilization to finish the run on the flat. This wall has glass. It's been cemented into the top of it. That's very illegal, in the UK at least. We're on some of the quieter back streets of Gibraltar now. And I'm trying to remember which way to go. This challenge, I came up with this challenge just to try and keep fit whilst on the boat, because sailing is quite a sedentary existence. It's weird. When you're sailing, you're not really actually doing that much exercise. You sort of sit down, lie down. You do everything you can to, I don't know, I don't know if it's just me. Let me know if it's just me. But whenever we're sailing, I just turn so lazy, lethargic. I have no energy to do anything. So yeah, try and keep fit by running. Used to do a fair bit of cycling, rock climbing and running, all those things before with the boat, and I really want to keep my heart healthy, keep some fitness in my body. As soon as you start to slow up in anything, and I think it's a slippery slope, you know, so I like to be pretty strict with myself. There's the Rock. This is steep. This is steep. Cost £16 to get into this, onto the rock. It's a national park, nature reserve, a tourist trap. But the guy at the office gave me really useful info. He said, if you get past the gates at before 9:15, or I think it was after 5:30, you can get up onto the rock for free. So if you were that way inclined and you got out of bed really early, you could have a whole day up here and you could do it for free. But you won't get a wristband, which is here, and the wristband that gives you access to the various tourist attractions that are on the rock. Or you could come up here after 5:30, come up and see the sunset. Watching the sunset up here would be pretty cool, because this is my view now, and the sun sets over there somewhere. So it's set over the whole of Gibraltar, which is what you can see down below us, and then that town across the water is Spain and some mountain range of Spain. But I think sunset on top of the rock would be pretty cool.
Quick intermission here. I wanted to ask something of you guys. Please click that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, or just drop us a comment and let us know what content you'd like to see more or less of. Over 55% of our viewers aren't actually subscribed to the channel. Did you know subscribing is free to do? For a long time, my own mum hadn't subscribed because she thought it would cost her money. So click that subscribe button. You have nothing to lose.
So the runway marks the border between Spain and Gibraltar. So beyond that runway is Spain, La Línea de la Concepción, and then over here is Gibraltar, and all of this down there, all the way down to the other end. But how fun is that? Behind this marina here, just behind it, is where we were anchored, and that is the anchorage for La Línea. And it's really nice, it's very sheltered. It's like sort of multiple breakwaters. Our boat is right down just at the end of my finger now. I think that's our mast. That's where Nendaz is. And she's in the marina in, that's Ocean Village Marina. On one side here, you've got what's the Atlantic Ocean of Gibraltar Bay, this water. And on the other side of this land, you've got the Med. That is the Alboran Sea, which is part of the Mediterranean. Tired. Guess how much distance I've done? 1.7 kilometers out of 21.1. So, yeah, got quite a way to go yet.
But on the flip side, I had done about 30% of all of the elevation gain of the day already. Did you know around 50% of the land in Gibraltar has been reclaimed from the sea, including the airport and the runway? There was once a small natural spit of land that connected Gibraltar to mainland Spain, but as the runway was built, amongst other projects, the two land masses became more connected. After admiring the view, I hopped into the old siege caves, where there are over 52 kilometres of tunnels dug into the mountain. Tourists can access some of them, but a lot of them remain off limits as they are property of the Ministry of Defence. I set myself the fun mini challenge of running through the whole of the siege tunnels, stopping to look at and read the exhibitions. This was about 800 metres of distance, never captured on the watch, as we lost GPS signal.
Dead end. Oh, monkey. Somebody's left rubbish here, which kind of sucks. Some pastries, and this looks like a McFlurry. Is that McDonald's? Yes, look. Somebody's brought a McFlurry up here. Wow. It really bugs me when people litter. like big time. I just don't understand the mentality. Like, why would you come up here to this, like, basically Gibraltar's only bit of green space and leave rubbish up here? If you're a local and you live here, cool, well done. You're trashing your only bit of green space in the entire country. And if you're a tourist, then that's just like absolutely shame on you, coming to someone else's country. And so anyway, I don't know who taught me this, but I think it was a friend of mine, a good friend of mine. Oh man, more rubbish. This is, you know, the pastry wrapper. This is the inside, isn't it? This is the like case for it. And a wipe. I don't really like touching wipes. You don't know what it's been doing. Yeah, as I was saying, I just hate littering. What is it about? It's just such poor form. But somebody once taught me that, or somebody, I can't remember, I think it might have been Ross, a good friend of mine, but basically his aim is to, wherever he goes, he always leaves it tidier or cleaner than when he left it. So sometimes that just means picking up one piece of litter. Pick up one piece of litter off the floor that isn't yours, and you've left the place better than when you've left it. And sometimes that can mean take a rucksack up a hill or a mountain and just fill it full of rubbish that people leave in places. But I'm not perfect, I don't always do it. Some days I will see litter on the floor and I will walk past it, because where do you stop? But it really bugs me. Oh man, it's really bugging me. There's a water bottle as well. I feel like I'm on a little adventure today, and I'm not in a rush to do this half. So I'll pick up some litter. It's definitely like a takeaway bag. So I will take all this, and then that's me done. You know, there are bins up here, which is what's really annoying. This winds me up. Why can't they just carry the rubbish to a bin? It's so easy, so lazy. The bag is now quite full of litter, so we're gonna carry on my way. You know what, it just occurred to me, some of it, oh man, there's a bin literally here. But what I was saying is, like, it just occurred to me that maybe it's not all humans leaving the litter, because apparently the monkeys steal stuff off of people. So maybe the monkeys are stealing stuff off of people, and then the monkeys littering, or they're stealing stuff out of the bins. I don't know. Can they do that? Almost at Ape's Den. Oh, okay. There's a monkey. I'm gonna come past. Is that okay, sir? Just need to come past. Wait. Fucking hell. Scared me. Tried to grab my bag. They kind of freak me out, these things, because I know they can do some damage if they want to. And like, they are wild animals. Treat them with respect. There's another one. I'm gonna come past you, leave my bag, and think about it. It's a lot of stairs. My legs are burning. They're burning, burning, burning. And back off, give them some space. Okay. This is the staircase to nowhere. Look at it. I think once I'm once I get to the top of this, I think I'm at the top of the rock. I'm only just over 5k in, so 5k in 50 minutes, so we've got quite a way to go. Just having a little snack, some Millions, very chewy cola flavoured sweets. It's pretty toasty and pretty sweaty. What we're doing now is we're heading towards the Med Steps, which is the highest point on the rock, and after that it should basically be just downhill running. What I'll do is I'll run down to sea level and then run through town. Even though I've only done 5 kilometers now, the kilometers will start to tick by as I go downhill and I'm on the flat. It's such a nice day. This is my favourite sort of terrain to move in. You know, slightly downhill, but super technical. Loads of rocks, really hard to see. Lots of different light conditions. The shadows make it really hard to see. But I love it. Like seeing how fast I can go and how far I can push it. Wow. The fauna, like the flowers here, and vegetation's amazing. We've ran 7 kilometers now, so still got quite a way to go. Time of action. I'm running back to the boat. I'm on 9.5k now. I'm going to run back to the boat. I'm going to pick Walter up, and then I'm going to finish the half marathon with Walt. I can't take him on the half up the mountain because the monkeys really don't like dogs. I need to do a quick turn over here because if I hang around it's going to be really hard to get going again. I can feel my legs are tired. Boat's still here. And the doggy's still here. Hey darling. Am I a bit sweaty? Okay, we ready? We're gonna go do a run. Yeah! Okay, I'm on 19.6 kilometers, so I've got like 1.5k to go. I'm pretty tired. My legs are just dead. This feels way harder than Morocco half, just because of all the hills. I know we skipped a load of distance, but it's because I picked up the dog and then I forgot to take the camera, so I recorded, well, I didn't record all of the Gibraltar running section. I've put him back on the boat now for the last 1.6k. It's a bit hot. I think all the roads are a bit hot for him to run on, so it feels a bit unfair. He is now on the boat and he's cheering me on. I'll take the camera with this last bit, but I'm well tired. I've got really bad chafe between my thighs as well. This is the home stretch now. Done 20k, 20.4k. Hey. That's 21k. Last 100 meters. Last home stretch, baby! That feels so good. Yeah. I'm back. .25. Hey? It's 2:30 now, and I think I set off around 11 o'clock, so I've probably been about 3.5 hours, which makes sense. What a day. The Gibraltar half marathon, tick. Hello darling, have you missed me? What are you doing? What are you doing?
As I sit here finishing the edit on this video, I'm left wondering what I want the message of this video to be. I sort of hope that in some way this video inspires you to get out there and run your own half marathon, to climb your Everest, in whatever form that presents itself. It could be as simple as getting out of bed and going for a walk. If you have enjoyed this video, then let us know. Do you want to see more of the half marathon challenge in the future? Or are you just here for the Walter content?